Happy Thursday. I almost forgot the day of the week. Hi, Shaylin.
Hi, welcome back today.
Oh my gosh, we are so excited for another amazing photo compositing stream with
Yeah,
Shaylin Wallace, otherwise known as Shay the Surrealist. We are so excited to have you again.
happy to be
This day is
here.
already starting way better. No technical difficulties.
Yes.
Where are you tuning in from?
Delaware again. Yes.
Amazing, amazing. And I'm over here in California. So please say hi in the chat. Let us know where you're watching from. We had so many people from all over yesterday. And so we appreciate all of you guys who are tuning in. Say hi. I've already seen some people from yesterday. Hi, Robert. Hi, Sam. Hi, Dia. Thank you guys for tuning in. Noor says, this intro never gets old. Love it. I agree. Amazing. Well, we're so excited for another amazing stream. I know that you were going to be going over some more amazing techniques with all of us, but just a couple little housekeeping things. If you are watching on YouTube, please make sure to come over to Behance. That's where you can, have access to the chat, ask questions. Shay will love to answer all of your questions. So yeah, it's be.net/Adobe Live. And then the other thing that I wanted to mention is to go over to the Creative Cloud Express YouTube channel. Make sure to subscribe. It's a newest addition to the Adobe Live lineup, and that's where you can get a lot of amazing weekly how-tos, inspiration, tutorials, and just more things to grow your business. So definitely worth checking out. Sam, if you could link that in the chat, that would be amazing. And then one other thing that's happening for today's stream is that we have an artist spotlight, and we're so excited because I took a peek at their work and oh my gosh, amazing. So that'll happen around an hour and a half into the stream. So make sure to stick around to kind of take a look at their work and give them a little shout out. So yeah, and yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I've got going on. Shay, do you mind introducing yourself a little bit more to anybody who's tuning in for the first time or this is their first Adobe Live?
Of course. Hey, everyone. I'm Shaylin Wallace. We can call me Shay the Surrealist, and I'm a surreal digital artist based in Wilmington, Delaware. And I basically take, ordinary stock photos and create extraordinary compositions. And my work is very surreal, yet minimalistic at times. And today I'll be sharing one of my favorite techniques that I create in Photoshop. And let's just say it'll be a snap.
I am so excited. So we didn't get to do like a full introduction yesterday. Do you mind just showing a little bit of your Instagram one so people could follow you?
Oh yeah, of course.
And sorry, I totally threw that on you just now.
Let me go and how about I show my website? It's
perfect. Perfect. So we have, oh my gosh. And I remember we did an amazing stream last time that I hosted you. So I am so excited.
I can go right to, I have a lot of my website. There we go. And here's some of my artwork.
Just to get some visuals
most recent,
in there.
Yes. So you can join my mailing list. This cumulus cat, a fan fave.
Love it. So yeah, make sure to go check out her work. It's smwvisuals.com, or you can follow her on Instagram at smwallday. Thank you, Sam, for linking those. We've got some people from all over, from Umacorn. What the heck? That's amazing. South Africa.
Awesome. Yeah.
Amazing. Well, you guys are in for a treat. I mean, as you can see, we have some I'm so excited for another stream with you, Shay.
Today's going to be awesome.
Yeah. So can you tell us a little bit about what you're going to be working on today?
Yeah. So today I'll be actually creating a dispersion effect. And I remember I would make this on my phone sometimes. And now when I create this effect and I show people, they call it like the Thanos snap because that's what kind of Thanos did. So I know people are going to say in the chat when they see how I create this, but it's going to be very exciting. I have a few stock images I rounded up to create this effect, and I'm ready to start.
Yeah. Okay. Let's get into it. And guys, please, feel free to ask any questions in the chat. Let's keep the conversation going. I'm sure Shay has a wealth of knowledge to share with you.
Yes,
so.
I do. Okay.
Nice. Look at all those.
It's a lot of photos.
Ooh. I love it.
Okay.
Amazing.
All right, I have a few different backgrounds.
I love how, so you guys, if you missed yesterday's chat, it's totally available for replay, but I love that you also do this like thing where you put all the images and it's like all these layers.
Yeah, it's like, just get in there and then we'll just see where it takes us.
Yeah.
That's another one. Okay. So for the dispersion effect, I like to use like sunsets. I feel like that's just like either sunsets or like type of a landscape vibe. I have a few different ones.
Amazing.
I really like this one.
Oh, Bliss is back in the chat. Black tuning in. Happy to have day 2 of more magic.
Yes.
Amazing.
Magic.
Yeah, thank you guys for joining. Hi, Lucky. Hi, Prachi. Frank says dispersion is one of my favorite effects in Photoshop. I love it.
Yes, me too. I really love this one. I always love blue.
Okay, we've got some more people in the chat commenting about your light mode.
Here we go again.
Here we go again. Adnan says, why not that dark interface? How do you work on that?
Because like everything else I have, literally my phone, like everything, even my website is dark mode. Everything is dark mode. But for Photoshop, it's just the aesthetic. I just love how it gives you like that 90s vibe. And
yeah, it's a little more
that's kind of why, yeah, that's why I like it. It's like, the background is still, black.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So that's what
that's
matters.
A good point. Actually, I just noticed that.
Yeah. Well, it's actually, I actually changed it to like not actually like 00000, which is black. It's like it's something that's almost black, because when I put it on black, I can't see like black images, the edges.
Oh yeah, especially depending on where you're editing too. If like there's reflection or something.
Exactly.
So I already love how this is coming out. That's so fun.
Got some ideas.
Nurse says, I dig the light mode. Yep. Steve says, personal choice. The light is great.
Yes.
And General Kenobi says 90s style.
Yes. And if you know me or you like follow me, I love the 90s or vintage aesthetic.
Absolutely.
This is my style.
Yes.
So I have this picture and this picture I can use for models to do the effect. I'm going to try both of them out and see how it goes. So
amazing.
I love the select subject tool because it just saves time, save lives. It saves lives.
Amazing. General Kenobi says, I do not fear the dark theme as you do. Always in character.
Once you go back to the light mode, you just like, you know what? It's awesome.
Yeah, the force is strong with that one.
Yes.
Sean says you can change the background to whatever color you want and add a banana tool. That's amazing.
Yeah, I was like, let me stick to the dark because I feel like any other color, I'm gonna get confused.
Yeah. Well, once you put something like, I think that's the thing about like when you're working with colors, like if you're someone who works with color in your work, like you need to kind of have something more neutral in the background. Otherwise, like, having a colored background could introduce, I don't know, like make certain colors look different,
Yeah, I did make a white one time, see what it looked like, and it was just too much.
Too much. Kind of needs to be in them somewhere. Yeah. Amazing. And so, like this one, are we just kind of going for it, or did you have anything in mind? Like, were there certain things that you're like, I for sure want this in there?
So for the dispersion effect, I already have a specific idea in mind, but it's also like experimentation. Actually, so this one might be, I got it. That's why I have like 2 different images to try out, because it can go 2 different ways.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that one's a good one too. I love the reflection.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Ooh.
Wow.
Right. No, right. I said, wait a second.
Oh my gosh. Now that like lake looks like glass.
Yeah, I like that. That's like I got options.
Like Bruce Almighty vibes.
Right.
Amazing. Oh yeah, just like a simple levels adjustment.
Yes, I love my levels.
Would you say that the blending modes is like your most used tool?
I think so. Actually, I would say blending modes it's between blending modes and brushes.
Okay. Yeah.
My favorite tool though is the pen tool. Something about it just
Are you
does
going to be
what
showing the pen tool today?
I actually, yes, I am.
Okay. Cool.
I will see.
We love it.
Pen tool, and I'll show like how I use one of the brushes that come with Photoshop to create the dispersion effect as well.
Oh, yeah. That's right. Ooh, okay. Sam's asking a question. When masking, do you tend to use the same method for most of your designs?
Yeah, I feel like I don't have anything specific. I just, click the masking tool and just use my brush and just erase what needs to be erased.
Yeah. And you're working with like a soft brush usually, huh?
Yeah, it's always soft brush, and I just change the opacity a lot depending on how much. Like right now, I might change it a little to like maybe let's say 39. And then if I want to like make it like really blend, I use the brush is like really big, so it's like that's
right. And that's a great part about masking is that you can always like go back and
yes.
You can add onto it. So even if you had like a pretty low opacity, you can always like add onto it,
Yep.
That's awesome. That looks so good. Oh, Surreal Serpentine says, shout out Shay.
Hey, Surreal. Hey, sir. That's my boy.
Oh.
Yes, he's a surrealist, as you can see his name, Surreal Gang. Yes. Yeah, his work is awesome.
Amazing. And Umacorn says, levitating on water. Amazing.
Yes. Levitate.
Dia says, this photo already looks so complete. Wow.
Right? I don't like, what did I do?
Like, what did you do? It's crazy what some simple, like,
Yeah.
Like, that's amazing.
I'm gonna have to ask everyone to help me decide if I want this one or this one, or I might have to do two like I did yesterday. Yesterday I did two versions and I ended up liking. So
that's very true.
We'll see. I feel like we decided on this background.
Oh,
I know. I was like, wait a second. Wow. Ooh, what if I? Let me go back to this one first. Okay. Yeah. It can't be too dark. Maybe I can have an idea. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, blending modes. I feel like blending modes are just fun because you can just see what it could possibly look like when you overlay images, and
that's right.
Which just makes it.
Oh, Sean says, pro tip, having the rulers open slows down Photoshop a bit.
Oh, really?
I did not know.
I feel like when I use the rulers, I have it there. And then when I don't use it, I need it back. So yeah, I think I just forget it's there.
Right. I don't think I ever have mine off.
I just turned it off because the Command R, it's just.
That's right. Command R, that shortcut.
Yeah. That's what I remember it. So I don't ever need rulers. I never knew that. I know.
What are your favorite shortcuts, Shay?
Oh, so the P for pen tool, B for brush tool, Command X, to undo. Actually, not undo. I mean to which one is it? Command Z to undo. What's Command? Oh, X is to change the brush from like the black to the white, or like vice versa.
Oh.
That I recently the X, just X. Command L, I just started using that for levels. M is for what is it called? The rectangle tool. Yeah. There's a lot. I use them a lot. It's like second nature at this point.
Yeah, totally. Tell us in the chat what are your guys' favorite shortcut, like keyboard shortcut? Philip's asking, can someone from Adobe confirm that pro tip about the rulers? Yeah, I've never heard of that. I mean, Photoshop can do a lot of things. Okay.
Yeah, like I don't know. I don't. Also, I use rulers if I really need it, but
Right.
I kept it on my thing because I just have it now. It's like, you know, just want to say you just keep there.
Mm-hmm.
Just
So good. Yeah, this looks like a movie poster. Has that?
I feel like every just wait till I do the dispersion effect. You're like,
Oh my gosh, I'm very excited.
you're gonna be crazy. Okay. I think I'm gonna go with this guy for right now.
Yeah, I think it fits really well.
Yeah, and I just added this because, you know,
I love that.
I feel like I'm just
It's
on
so
a
good.
space theme.
Yeah. Keep it going with the space.
Yeah. Okay, that's assets I'm gonna need later.
Oh.
Oh, this was supposed to be. I like the ripple effect. I got this literally for the ripple effect. So there's a person in the middle.
Oh.
Yeah, we
I
don't
just
need
realized
that. We don't need the person. We're gonna use everything besides the person.
Nice. Oh, Sam is coming in hot with the link. That seems to confirm that maybe the rulers does make it slow down a little bit.
They said I got references. It's like, I checked, I got it.
Yes. Sam's always on it. He's always dropping the links and the being so helpful. Ooh, okay, so we got some people sharing their favorite shortcuts. So General Kenobi says C for crop, but not favorite, but used a lot.
Yeah.
Sam says if you control F to search the word slow. What? Oh. He's still referring to the rulers slowing down.
Oh, gotcha. Actually,
Amazing.
let me just make this normal. I'm just gonna.
Yeah, thanks, Sam, for confirming.
Let's see the J tool. Yeah, J. I just know every letter. almost every letter. J is the spot healing brush tool, but so I'm about to see. Yep, there we go. Person is gone. It was bugging me. I was like, I can't do it without this.
Yeah, and even if you go on like general preferences, I forget the exact words, but you can always like set new keyboard shortcuts too to like work for you. Which is pretty awesome. You can make it a little bit more custom, especially if like, I don't know, you know, you're using the same ones over and over again. So maybe you want to like change them to like where your fingers are next to each other, you know?
Right. And I also about doing that, but I know I'm going to forget that I changed it and still do it the way
true.
They did it.
That's true.
Like,
that's a good point.
I'm gonna just learn what they did because I feel like it makes sense. Like, I mean, some of them gets confusing when I click like R, as you know, it's not what I think it is.
Right.
So you know, but the main ones.
The main ones. Yes, absolutely.
Like A, I feel like everyone should know A. If you work with Illustrator or Photoshop, you should know what A is, which is just like, you know, the path.
Yes. Surreal Serpentine says, "I'm nothing without the rulers."
I agree. I feel like it also helps. Well, I think I set up my windows to be specifically like, I don't know, but it helps when I want to like, it just helps sometimes.
It does.
Oh yeah, let me take the color away. So we're going to make this into black and white. There's auto, cool. Command L, change the levels.
Nice.
And now it should work better. Yeah.
Whoa.
There we go. Now you see what I was. Yeah.
Wow. That looks really cool. I love how that like the ripples like kind of right where he's standing too.
Yep. Because I had to get rid of the person.
Yeah.
Like, your head is in the way.
Oh, Frank says, I made one shortcut for quote create smart object, and that's like my most used.
Interesting.
Nice.
Maybe one day I'll create a tool and I'll tell everybody to do it, and like a shortcut, and like that's the Shay shortcut. It's like, oh my god,
The
now I
Shay
just
shortcut. Oh my
yeah.
gosh, I love that so much.
I'm gonna do that. I feel like it has to involve either the pen tool or it has to involve the stamp tool, the clone stamp tool. One of those. Oh yes, it's better. Yeah.
That looks so good. So it's all about like really just using your masks and like kind of combining all these photos, changing the blending modes to sort of bring it all together.
For the most part, yeah, which is why people are like, how do you do it? I'm like, well, you're about to see, because I feel like I'd use a lot of like kind of the basic tools, but I kind of use it in my own way. So
Yeah.
it's just,
Yeah, it's all about, I mean, it's like at the end of the day, it's like what you choose to blend and put together, you know?
Right.
Because it also takes time to like go through like Adobe Stock and like
oh yeah, that part I did last night. The day before. So that would have took out probably this entire session if I had to find the stock photos. Because as you can see, I'm not looking for just like landscapes. I'm looking for like people. I'm looking for other assets, which I'll show in a second. And
yeah. And I don't know if you're like this, but like, you know, sometimes like you kind of feel like you need to see so many, like go through so much just to like, I don't know, you don't want to miss out, you know, if there's like a better option.
I have like 35, maybe 40 tabs open every time I search for things. It's like, let me see what this one leads to. Like, and I find a stock photo I like. I'm like, wait, there's more of those. Let me go to that one. It's like, wait, let me go back and find this one. Like, but there's more of those, and just I have a lot of tabs.
Right.
Tabs for days.
Tab queen.
I like that. Oh, yeah, I like that.
So fun. That looks so good. I love the colors too.
Yes, thank you. All right, so this is when the fun part starts happening.
Sean's like, do people in chat not make their own shortcuts? I think it depends. Again, you could probably stick to like what's already there. But like, I definitely have like shortcuts that I've made specifically because I'm like, oh, let me put them where like my index finger, my middle finger, and you know, something where like it makes sense for me because I know I'm using them so often, especially like when I want to do like patch tool, stamp tool, and you know, spot healing brush tool.
Yes.
So fun. Aw, Emma's joining. Hello, everyone. Hi, Emma. So fun. Thank you for joining us. We're here with Shaylin Wallace, otherwise known as Shay the Surrealist. She is working on a fun composition, and you know, she's going to be showing us a little bit more of her dispersion technique in a little bit. But for now, we're just putting everything together. It's looking so fun.
Already. Yeah, the dispersion part, that's the fun part. But this is the setup.
We're building.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, the ripples do hit different, sir.
I know. They really do. I love it because it actually kind of mimics the shape of the moon or the planet. What is it, a planet or
yeah, it's supposed to be Earth.
Oh, Earth. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be planets.
Got the little cities in there.
I need to come back down to Earth. But yeah, it like mimics the shape, you know, because it's kind of round.
Right. So I think it adds that motion to it. Because it's just still water. It's like, you know what?
Yeah, right? Exactly. It just adds. Amazing.
Oh, I had to duplicate this because I'm about to get to the fun part.
Oh my gosh, Surreal Serpentine just said the water ripple hits stiff. It's different. Absolutely.
It's different. All right, so what I do, the next part, I duplicated the layer of this, like the guy, and I rasterize. I meant to rasterize it. Yes, so I can use the clone stamp tool next.
Okay.
And basically, I'm going to take off his head.
Oh, okay, fun.
So usually I can use either just the regular stamp tool and just erase it, or I can use the since this is one separate layer, I'm going to just erase him. Okay. Which I rarely use the eraser tool, but you know. Actually, I lied. Let me use a mask just in case.
Yeah. You're like,
I know myself.
Yeah.
I'm gonna mess it up. So yeah.
Ooh.
So usually it's not gonna be a perfect thing, but it's gonna be like.
Yeah. Love it. Sean says, if people don't, I will stream about it to help people make their own shortcuts. You go, Sean.
Right.
And General Kenobi says, that's no moon.
It's like, that's not right.
Oh, General Kenobi says, off with his head.
Yes.
Oh, I love that movie, Alice in Wonderland. Oof.
One of my faves.
So good. It's so surreal, you know?
Literally,
It's like the perfect surreal
like
movie.
the big heads and the small
Yes,
bodies.
yes. I love it. Sean says, I was typing pixel killer. Oh, I love it. You guys are funny.
This is the fun part.
Yes.
So Photoshop has these brushes, you know, and to make the dispersion effect, I use like one of these cool ones.
Okay.
And then that's when I just, you know, kind of modify it in my own way. Which one did I have? I think I used one. I was working on one. All right, so this one is I don't know what the name of this is, but this is what. So I changed the shape dynamic, so I've kind of customized it. I'm probably gonna add some.
Oh yeah. I love that you can see what effect it has too when you're
Right.
making those adjustments. So fun.
Make this jitter small. Make that small. So this is not a plugin. This is just a brush that it comes with Photoshop, or maybe. Well, I had this for a while, so I'm assuming it came with Photoshop because I haven't really done any plugins. But
yeah, that looks like a pretty common brush. It's just so fun.
Yeah.
I mean, there's already so like Photoshop gives you so many assets already to like work with.
Right.
You know?
So I'm like,
so cool.
I already downloaded a lot of fonts. I can't do the brushes thing. It's gonna get me. I'm gonna have like, oh, this brush looks cool. Let me see what it does, and I'm just never gonna use it. So I'm testing it out.
Okay. That's so fun.
Yes. So then you can also I'm using the same masking.
Can you guys see my jaw? It just like dropped. Oh my gosh, how fun.
I kind of want to make it smaller. This is what I do. So I'm going to actually undo all that.
Okay.
I'm just testing it out.
Command Z.
Yes, Command Z. That's like I think that might be my favorite one. My literally my left hand stays on Command Z. My right hand on the trackpad.
Bliss says never enough brushes.
So that's what I say about
fonts.
Fonts.
Yeah.
Yo, I used to go crazy for fonts.
Aww.
I used to go crazy.
I know. Fun. Bliss says I like to do brush explorations. I think that's great. You know, being able to just kind of play around with the different brushes and even like in the brush settings too, like really making it unique. I think that's where you can like, you know, discover something new and like using it in a different way, you know? Ooh, Sam coming in with a good resource. Just a heads up to everyone that there's some good brushes like that in Kyle's special effects brushes. Amazing.
Kyle. I'm getting there. It's almost there. This is the part.
All right.
Yeah, we getting there. Ooh. Okay.
Ooh.
No, it's not gonna. Try to make the brush look like it's like rocks.
Yeah.
So.
Ooh.
All right, I'm almost. Wait, what is this? Oh, that's a dual brush. What's this? Okay, now. What's this? I just be clicking things to see what they do. You never know.
Yeah, it's fun to play around. Abraham says that's super awesome. Unique equals playtime.
Definitely.
And yeah, Bliss says that's what they do. I play with settings and all.
I feel like, why not? You know,
Yeah.
there's no wrong way in doing anything. Let's keep the smoothing. Yeah, keep the smoothing on. All right. I think. Should I flip these? We're just gonna say yes to everything. Oh, let me change the brush size.
Oh, to make it a little bit smaller.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. We're getting there. Adnan says Avengers Infinity War disappearing effect.
I knew someone was gonna say it.
There you go. Guessed it immediately.
I know I did. Yeah, I remember after that movie, I made one and like, oh my god, this is based off. I'm like, no, it's not. But now I'm never not gonna hear that. So you know.
Yeah, you kind of just have to accept it. You have to just like embrace it.
Especially when I love that movie too. It's like, you know, I was like, oh, they're doing the effect.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's like, yeah.
Right. So fun.
So just
ooh.
Yeah, it's gonna look particles.
Oh wow. That's so fun. I love how you're working backwards.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep erasing and adding to it, because after this I'm gonna create another layer and then I'm going to kind of like add more.
Yeah, kind of like as it like actually make it like look dispersing.
Yeah,
that makes sense. Dia says this will give a cool dust effect like Endgame.
Yeah, exactly. Literally, like
go.
it's gonna give like a dust effect.
Yeah,
I call it dispersion.
Yes,
dispersion, dust. Either way, it'll snap.
Oh, Surreal Serpentine says that's fact, Shay. The dispersion effect is classic Photoshop. Now everyone thinks it's Avengers.
Right. It's like I was here first. He was doing it. He was doing it before Thanos. I was Thanos before Thanos was even knew what Thanos was. Like Thanos didn't even know. Thanos got competition. That's all I gotta say.
Yes, there you go.
All right.
Okay, yeah, I see why it's important to kind of like make that you know, like kind of go back in, go back like forth, go back and forth.
Yeah.
You know?
Count one, count jitter.
Steve says it's a bit different with Avengers, smaller particles and more darker, dusty shades.
Oh yeah.
Yes, definitely.
I'm not trying to do the Avengers. I'm trying to do the Shay. So we're gonna. But the Avengers, Avengers, they got, you know, that was some FX.
Yeah.
Some major FX. I'm like, I don't even know how y'all did that, but you know, it's cool.
Definitely. So how was it for you when you stumbled upon like this type of technique? Like what was, you know, what was that first time like? And
so my first time actually doing this was on my phone. So
wow.
I would like, it was, so to do it in Photoshop, it made it easier, but on my phone it was kind of harder because like, I don't even know how I did it. I can't even say how I did it. I think I just made, I don't even know how I did it. I knew there's a brush I used, but
yeah,
I used to use a lot of rocks, which is what I would probably use in here too. I have some rock stock images to use, and it was just one of those. It was fun because I think that's when I was really learning how to use like the pen tool or like masking. So that's kind of how I started doing this.
That's so fun.
And then every time I make a new one, I try to make a new pattern. So like one of them is called like Last Breath, and it's like a person who's like dispersing, but it's like a heartbeat.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
Steve's like, how fast did advertisers adopt the Terminator 2 melting effect?
Right.
And Tim says, gotta love a custom brush.
Yes.
Absolutely. And so Shay, how long have you been creating artwork in general? I know we didn't get to talk much about like your,
Right.
your journey, but
Yeah. So I've been an artist since like since forever, honestly. Like me, and my sister, we would literally paint together, draw together. Like I would draw. I used to do. I have a lot of coloring books, and it was a lot of the Disney ones. I would like look at them, and that's when I started drawing the Disney eyes, like kind of like that shape, like that.
yeah.
So I would draw Disney eyes. I would actually draw Pokemon cards in elementary school,
Oh,
and I remember this one
shout
time.
out Pokemon fans. Also,
Yes,
okay, I don't know about you, but I'm suddenly 2 years later, too late into Pokemon Go.
I haven't done. I'm not going to download it. I know I'm going to be like
It
everybody
is
else.
addicting. I
I'm
will
not
tell
gonna do
you,
it. Yeah,
it
I'm
is
not
very
gonna download
addicting.
it. I have not downloaded it. I remember when everyone was going, all around the city,
Outside and
and I just knew I would never. I didn't even bother to download
I
it. I
mean,
said no.
that's what I did. I was like, I knew it's gonna be bad news. And then I did it 2 years or however many years later. And
Yeah,
oh man,
I
but
still haven't
that's
downloaded
crazy
it.
that you were drawing Pokemon cards. That's really cute.
Yeah, and it was funny because like I would draw like 8x10 paper, and this one kid in my class, he said I traced it. How I traced
Ugh,
the Pokemon card.
yeah, how do you trace a Pokemon card?
I was like, it's an 8x10 paper. I was like, they're just mad at me. It looks so good, so they couldn't believe that I drew like that.
Yeah,
I was good at drawing things I can see, so I'm still good at them.
yeah, that's awesome.
Like if it's anything realistic, no, but if it's like cartoons and like stuff like that, I can draw those.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, but yeah, I've always been an
Aw,
artist. And in 2014, that's when I started getting into digital art, which was on
sure.
my phone, and I had like my Android phone, and I would just do
Like use
photography and stuff.
apps.
Yep, all editing apps, and
Wow, that's really cool.
yeah. So I started when I was 15, so it's
Yeah,
been a
that's
while.
amazing. Sam says, I used to draw a lot of Pokemon and Dragon Ball Z back in elementary school.
Nice.
That's amazing.
Yeah, Pokemon was just there's I collected them. I didn't know how to play the game. I just thought they were cute. Yeah, I was
I
that
just
girl
love.
who thought they were cute. It's like, oh my god, Pokemon, yo,
They
Jigglypuff,
are
so
really
cute.
cute. They are really
Yeah.
cute. Ugh, so good. Oh yeah, I love your attention to detail here because I feel like it could be so easy to like do it quickly,
Right.
But I think that like going back in, going out, like is really helping to kind of like blend it better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you keep seeing me do this, it's because I'm looking at the detail.
Yeah.
This is literally how half the time this is how I work.
I know, and it's
Like
crazy,
I
right?
be
Like,
in them pixels.
yeah. Yep,
I
yep.
be in them pixels.
Yeah, tell us in the chat, you guys, if you've ever tried to do this technique yourself. Would love to know.
I think I perfected the brush, which is why I keep using it now.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, you have it like saved somewhere.
yeah. I'm going to actually let me.
Oh, the
Oh, whoops. There we go.
nice. He
Okay.
lost his stomach.
I put this layer on multiply, so it's like it's
Oh,
the
right,
water.
right.
So I had to like let me and anytime there's something overlay you don't want to see when you like do a blending mode, like I just put black behind it.
Yeah, for sure.
Easy fix. All right, let me go back to my brush.
Nice.
Oh, the brush is big again, but not need to.
Gotta make it small.
Yes.
Nice.
All right.
And I liked how we were talking yesterday too, about just like what we can do when we're feeling like we have a creative block.
Mm-hmm.
And like kind of like what you were saying about like you used to draw in high school or like when you were growing up, like drawing and like working with your hands is such a great way to just kind of take a break from digital art, especially because we're sitting in front of our computers like for so many hours.
That's true. Yeah, sometimes I have a few sketchbooks. I feel like every artist has every artist has so many sketchbooks that they have not even completed, but you just have them for different things. And I love to work, if I'm not working like digitally, I love to use ink pens or like micron
Oh,
pens, and I
yeah.
love to draw with those. So I like do like character. I have to call them caricatures at this point because I can't draw realistic faces. So I draw
That's
caricatures.
okay. I
Yeah,
can't even draw the simplest thing. So you're light years ahead away from me. Oh my
yeah,
gosh.
yeah. So my best friend, she like, why everything you draw look like characters? I'm like, I don't know. Like if I draw myself, like one eye is just oddly bigger than the other. Everything just smushed up, like but it looks like me a little bit, but it's not quite. But I kind of been owning that style now. It's like, you know what? I just
Yeah.
I just draw caricatures.
Oh yeah,
So
absolutely.
it's cool. It's fine. It's fine. I don't need to draw realistic. It's okay. I wasn't built for that.
Nonsense. He says SpongeBox effect.
SpongeBox.
Nice.
Speaking of SpongeBob, I used to love drawing SpongeBob.
Oh my gosh, SpongeBob was so fun. I loved it. So, I mean, that show was just incredible.
Yeah.
Period. Sam says I really need to get back into actually sketching in a sketchbook at some point. So busy with
Yeah.
digital work.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
actually worked in charcoal. I think it was like 2 weeks ago. I had my charcoal. burned my pad out, and I brought out like my charcoal from like college. I have all this extra, supplies from college, and I drew a
Yeah.
flower. I was like, wow, this was fun.
Aw, that's awesome. You know what's really fun? I think this is like one. It's a great way to just like spend quality time with friends. But even if you have like random like art nights with your friends,
Right.
where like all of you either like, have like there's a theme, and then you all like draw or paint or whatever, and it's just like really fun to get together with friends
Yeah,
and do
my
something artistic.
no, like seriously, my best friend Sabria, we've been like friends since literally we were 9, and she's also an artist, and she does the realistic stuff. She does the portraits. She does
Yeah.
like she could do all that, and we be like doing our own paint nights and stuff, and it's fun
How
because like
fun.
I can see how she sees things and how I see things. Like how you draw like the image we're referencing. Mine look like mine looks so. I'm like, okay,
I
yeah.
love it. I love it. It's
Fun.
crazy, and it's crazy to see like people's different styles.
Yeah, like the perspective is just
The
interesting.
perspective, yeah, 100%. Oh, Steven's joining us. Hi, Steven. He says hello, everyone. Dia says I'm signing off. It's late night here. Bye, everyone. Thanks for the stream. Oh, thank you for joining us,
Bye.
Dia.
Yes, thanks for coming through.
Yeah,
Appreciate
and if
it.
you're just tuning in, we're here with Shaylin Wallace, or Shay the Surrealist. You can check her out on Instagram at SMW all day. She has some amazing, digital artwork and a lot of surreal pieces. So definitely check her out. She's showing us like a fun little dispersion technique right now. But make sure to stick around because we do have an artist spotlight later, and we'll get to see somebody else's work and just give them a lot of love and
Yeah.
shout outs. So, and also I do want to remind you guys that you can submit and recommend other people or yourself for an artist spotlight. There should be like a little button just above the chat that says artist spotlight, and you can recommend others to be reviewed in the future, or to be given a chance, a shout out.
Yes. All right, that looks good. I'm gonna leave it like that for now. I
Yeah,
like to keep like
so
half the
fun.
face so people know that it's a person. Because if I don't,
Right.
they'll be like, wait, what is that? I'm like,
Yeah.
oh. So I do that, or I like do like half up and then just do like a little. But I'm doing a different style today, just for today.
Nice. Oh, Monica says I have begun to book time for sketching along with digital work. Yeah, that's awesome. Oh, Sam says charcoal was always a fun medium.
It is. It's fun, messy, but it's fun. I think
Yeah.
the way you can blend and just erase is.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah,
it.
and Sam says he's like very painterly in some ways. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, Stephen says, "Yep, art nights with friends and wine or beer. Definitely recommend the wine."
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna say something, but
Right.
there's some
Definitely
people in
wine.
here that are not 21 yet. So,
Oh, if you're over 21,
or I
yes.
guess if you're watching from different parts of the world, you might
That's
might
true.
be 17, 18. I don't know.
Right.
So, but Steven said it. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I'm 23, so I'm agree.
Okay.
I'll agree to that. Yes.
Yes.
It's the
Always
wine.
awesome. Josh was asking, what's your setup? iPad or trackpad?
Like right now I use a trackpad. I'm on my MacBook, so I use my trackpad. People think it's weird, but I'm just so used to using it because when I had my first computer, like that's just how I learned. So when I use
Yeah.
the mouse, it's cool, but like I have to use like a regular mouse. I can't use the Apple mouse because I feel like it's just too weird on the
It's too like
sides.
slim.
Yeah, I don't like an Apple mouse, but I'd rather just use the trackpad. I'm so used to just like left hand is on Command Z,
Yeah.
right hand is on the trackpad.
Yep. Nice. Yeah, for sure. And like, I don't know if you tried this, Shay, but like the ergonomic kind of mouses, the ones that have like the kind of thicker
Oh
like
yeah, I don't think
vibe.
I've tried that.
It's
I,
like, I mean, that's just a game changer. Cause yeah, you're right about the Apple mouses. They're just too
yeah,
slim and too weird.
yeah, I can't do it.
Too
And then
futuristic.
and then also for my trackpad, I changed the layout. So like I think my left side is like the right click, or it's something it's not normal. I changed my trackpad.
Mhm.
So it's like it's built for me. So when people use my computer sometimes like, wait, how do you right click? I'm like, oh, it's on the other side.
Oh.
Like, wait, why would you do that? I'm like, well, that's just how my hands work.
Yeah, that's just how you do it. I love it.
All right, so I created a new layer and if you click I is the eye drop tool, and I kind of just took a piece from the jacket, like a dark piece. It's not even black, it's like almost black.
Sure.
And yeah. Oh, maybe it is black. I don't know what color. I feel like it's like the dark blue.
Very like a dark gray, a charcoal gray.
Yeah, like a charcoal gray. And I'm going to do the same thing I did on the jacket, but I'm going to just draw it and then I'm going to erase, and I'm going to it's going to go like this.
Nice. Oh, that looks so fun. Why does that kind of look a little bit like flies, or like a lot like a lot of insects at once?
Not the fly.
Not the flies, guys.
Not the flies.
Sorry, I put that photo. But I mean,
nah,
what if he was a
hilarious.
Mothman? What if this was a movie poster for the Mothman? A Mothman.
Marvel, hire me.
Marvel, hire Shay. Okay, she's got you. Okay.
Yes, hire me. You can make Mothman. Like, come on.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
I can definitely see it. I think the way the brush is,
I think it's the way the brush is. Yeah, or maybe it's the fly man. I don't know. Maggie says, so cool. I love that scene. Amazing. Aw, Biola's joining us. Back for it. You all behaving?
Never.
Never. We're always, misbehaving.
Yes.
Yeah, Surreal Serpentine says, Apple mouse is awful. Y'all need to cop the MX Master 3 by Logitech. Game changer. Amazing.
Yeah, I think every mouse I like is from Logitech.
Logitech. Yeah, agree.
Simple.
100%.
Perfect. Every time I can never find the brush. The brush is so small, I keep forgetting where I put it. So facing me, I keep zooming in so I can see where it is, and I keep forgetting where. Now I see it. Okay.
Nice.
All right, there we go.
Oh yeah, that's true. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, I keep losing it. So I created a masking on this part. So I'm about to erase.
Viola was like, "What a beautiful image," and then they were like, "Don't say flies."
Well, I mean...
okay, but see, Bliss agrees. Those need to be little moths. I'm telling you, the Mothman. It needs to happen. Okay.
It makes it even funnier because like it's a planet, so like there's some Earth at the top. So
exactly.
Wait.
Okay. This is a new system, you guys, of Star Wars. It's the moth.
I mean, we already have Ant-Man. We have Wasp. So Moth is bound to happen.
I know exactly.
I think that can be a villain though, because I feel like Moths be like they want the light. So
yeah, that's right. There you go. There you go. Maggie says little butterflies could also be little butterflies.
I've done the dispersion when I can't say dispersion, but I've done like the effect when I actually have butterflies.
Yeah. Amazing.
Inner metamorphosis. You can check that out. I also have prints of those if you want to check that out.
Amazing. Amazing.
So, go ahead.
Penny says, what about bees? That could work. That could work.
The stinger. That could be like a good name.
Ooh, yeah. Good idea. Anand says butterfly triggered. That's so funny. Oh, Paco says, I have that mouse. Great mouse. I love it. I love it. Oh, Anki says, hi all. I forgot everything tonight. Oh no. Thanks for joining us, Anki. Okay, yeah, I love this.
Yeah, so like once I create the mask, and I'm using the same brush. I'm just changing the size up a little bit. I'm just erasing what I had, and
Yeah.
now it looks smaller. Before, like, this is what it looks like when I disable the mask. It looked really kind of dark, but now I just
Yeah.
went back and
That's awesome. Yeah, and you can really be kind of detailed about it and just, make it blend it in even more.
yeah. I love this effect. It's just
it's so fun.
I don't think I made a piece like this in a while, so that's why I kind of picked up like, wait, this I could teach them how to do this, and I could also make a new piece at the same time.
Yeah.
So,
I love it. And if you guys are just joining right now and you're kind of like, oh my gosh, how did Shay get to this point? Like this
right?
this stream will be available for replay. Do not worry. And you can watch it from the beginning. But it's crazy because it's actually like, fairly simple. Like the techniques being used, or like the tools being used is like all within Photoshop. It's nothing that's like, intense. It's just refining, a lot of refining.
It's kind of just how you use it. I feel like the way
kinda
I use it is like,
yeah,
like it's like I am painting, but just not with brush, not like literally. But yeah,
it's almost like the way that like spray painting kind of, like it's like little particles, like little,
Yeah.
I love it. Adnan says, call up NASA, weird moth attract going on. Hello world confirmed. Love it. That's so fun.
Okay. Yeah, once they make it fade out.
Yeah, Anki says it's a very cool effect. Definitely.
I agree. One of my faves.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when I post this on my social media, I know people who didn't tune in, they're gonna say Thanos, but it's okay.
So if you're watching, if you're tuning in, then put an insect as a comment. Just kidding.
no, right. Put an insect. Put an insect.
Only
we will get that.
So. Yeah, only we will.
And if you want, you can add Marvel. Like, hey, what's up?
Yeah, that's right. Mothman. Okay.
Get it on.
Justin said, "What in the light mode?"
You're new here?
Are you new here, Justin? Are you new here? Because we have already talked about this, okay? Yes. We've got plenty of light mode people in here.
I just love how they call it light mode, because everyone's so used to all these different things called light mode or dark mode, but it's like they don't. It's like I just find it funny. It's like yes,
I know, right?
Light mode is like, no, that's not what it is. But yeah, I mean, it could be. But this is the only thing I have in quote unquote light mode. Everything else, all my apps, no matter what it is, on my phone, my desktop, is all dark mode.
Oh my gosh.
That's how you know it's serious.
That's how you know. Yeah, it is serious.
Even my website is black.
Right. Yeah. I love it.
I think I'm gonna add some over here. Yeah, let me add some more. There we go. Well, maybe not too much. Oh, that's not what I want to do.
Oh, I see.
There we go.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, okay. Now I can erase.
There you go. Just the little details,
Always.
Mm-hmm.
Always. Am I a perfectionist? I mean, I guess.
In a way.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so fun. That already looks so cool.
Let me back it up. And people are probably going to ask if I'm going to change the shadow down here. The answer is no. I like to keep the shadow so people know that that's what the person used to look like. And
sure.
just to also reference, it is a person. So it's like
yeah.
Maybe just like an internal thing that's going on, So it's like a symbolism, which I like to use.
Yeah, definitely. I love it. Bliss says, y'all about to see me putting dissolve on everything now. Everything.
Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. I'm telling you, it's what it. I feel like when it comes to like all of my like different styles, I try to like space them out because if I don't, I'm gonna keep doing it like over and over again with each piece, which is why I create series. Like I always create series. I'm like, oh, this is a cool effect. Let me do another one, and then do like 6 pieces, and that's when
Yeah.
boom, a series.
Yes,
So
exactly.
that's just
Penny
how I
says,
work.
that's me every time I learn something new. Yep.
Yeah, Penny, you know.
And Bliss says, turkey hands dissolve. 36 days of type dissolve.
Oh, the 36. I also want to do that. Maybe one day I'll do the just
Oh my gosh, yes.
basic type.
I love it. I love it. It's so fun. Oh, yeah. Bliss says, first it was Voodoo Val with the DCC. Oh, I love Voodoo Val. She gives such amazing tutorials. Penny says, oh my gosh, brilliant. Just call it a series. Yes.
If you say so, I might have to.
I mean,
I might have to.
You should.
I mean, I might. I probably will. I'm not even gonna lie. I probably will. Like, I love how this is coming out.
Yeah. It's so good. I love the shape that you decided to make it in too. Like kind of have this like trailing off,
Mm-hmm.
kind of curved effects there.
Yeah. My favorite types. Mm. All right. Let's zoom in again.
Okay.
So yeah, that simple brush I did, like it's kind of big, but like once you erase it, it just adds that particle.
Yeah. That effect. Mm-hmm. I love it. Oh yeah. So good. And you're just kind of like switching off between like the black and the white, right?
Yep.
Like,
So my left hand is on X, so you can see how it's like it's just. So the left hand is an important job. The right hand is just everything else, but the left hand I just use. It's like playing a piano.
Yeah, actually. I love it. Bliss says, I did some patterns where I used the dissolve heavily, more than usual. Now I'm just going all in on dissolve and let my dissolve flag fly. I love it.
All right. All right, let me.
How many projects have you done now where you've done this kind of like dispersing effect?
Oh, would you say? Like over the years?
Mm-hmm.
I want to say like maybe 10, okay. 12.
Yeah.
Maybe like 10, 12. Yeah. Last year, I think I did 2 or 1. That's why I spaced it out, but
yeah,
I might have to just. I always give myself these random rules of not making the same thing all the time. But but then last year I took that out the window, which is why I did a lot of like floral portraits because like you know what, I love it, people love it, I might as well keep doing it because I don't want to like limit myself. But now it's like you know what, no more rules, let's just do whatever. Like,
I love that. I love that. That's the thing. Like, it's almost like sometimes you have to start out by having rules, right? Like having certain guidelines, but then like at some point realizing that like you are totally free to break those rules and you kind of just like realize, oh, I don't have to do that anymore. And I can just do what I really like and I'm passionate about, Yeah.
One of my main rules was when I was like kind of starting out, I was like, let me not do like celebrity edits a lot because I didn't want to be known for just doing that. So I told myself to not do it. And then recently last year I started like getting back into my fan art just because, I just, so if people see me doing that, it's because I took that rule out of and I'm just like, I'm gonna have some fun. I want to do fan art.
I love that.
I just want people to like see my work and like, oh yeah, I made that. It's like awesome. Like, yeah, you don't have to worry about that. So.
I love that so much. Please in the chat tell us, you guys, if you have ever, set some rules for yourself and then realize like, I don't need to do that anymore. And tell us. I'd love to hear.
Yeah, I was kind of just like, you know what? No, don't do that. I was like, all right.
Love it. Oh yeah, that looks so good.
Yeah, I'm trying to make it darker like over here so they get it's a little lighter.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Bliss says, I'm too new in my journey to have rules.
Oh yeah, no rules is the best rules, but I think I was just I don't know. I just didn't want to. I don't know. I just had
Yeah.
rules.
Yeah. It's just,
Now I don't have any rules, but just to have fun.
yeah,
But
yeah. You know,
that's the main rule.
or maybe it's not necessarily rules, but it's like
Guidelines,
challenges or guidelines.
challenges. Yeah.
Sometimes like I think it is important to like, when you're creating something, sometimes like having a challenge or like, limiting yourself in a way that makes
I
you
like that.
explore,
Yeah.
creativity is good. But then knowing when to like just have no rules at all is great too,
I like that challenges because like I feel like
Yeah,
to get like known sometimes you can like do a lot of like fan art. But I was like I didn't want to do that for myself. I'm like let me see if I can make things on my own. And
exactly.
that's what I did. And now it's like what? Now that I did all that, let me make a fan art of the weekend because I love him.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
and
Perfect.
that's what I've been doing. So, like, oh my god, I'm like I know like I can have some fun.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Surreal Serpentine says, I'm gonna jump off. Always nice watching the live session. Peace out.
See you, sir.
Oh, so cute. Thank you for tuning in. Amazing. So we've got under 30 minutes until our artist spotlight. You guys, I can't wait. I saw some of their work and it's amazing. So definitely stick around for that if you're able to. And then just know that you can also, submit, recommendations for people. So yeah, amazing. I'm excited. Love it.
Yeah, it's coming out. I can't even say coming out better than I expected because I didn't have any expectations. I didn't
Sure.
I didn't have expectations. I was like, let's just do it.
You had no rules today, Shay.
I had no rules. Not even one. Except for actually not have one. Just have fun.
Yeah.
Have fun.
Yes. That is like the best. I
With
love that.
people.
I think that's like part of what's like being an artist. Just like if you're like at the end of the day, are you having fun?
Right. If you're not having fun, then you gotta switch something up.
Something's gotta change. Yeah. If you're not having fun. Yeah.
Maybe you need a break. If you're not having fun, maybe you need a break.
Yes.
Coming from
big
experience.
Believers of break over here.
Yes.
Yes. Burnout is real.
See, over time it looks like it's particles.
Yeah. Seriously, it really does.
I made it like darker in the middle, so then now it's like breaking off. I said, "Oh, that looks cool." And I don't think I ever did that before, so that's different.
I love it. I know, because even in like the, like the graphic that for your Adobe Live, like I could see the little person.
Yeah,
dispersed,
that one.
So
yeah, that
cool.
one I made. I want to say 2017, 2018. I made that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
so good.
One of my favorites.
I love it. Amazing. I will have to admit though that I'm still very much thinking of Mothman. I want it to happen. I want a movie like that.
I thought they were gonna be listening. Like, wait, noted. They're gonna take the idea.
Noted.
Like, wait a second. I said that. It's like, wait, oh, you did?
I love it.
They can probably cast you.
Ooh, Philip says it would be neat to get some light effects, like you can see the light bouncing off the other side of the particles. Ooh,
that would be cool, but I feel like I don't really do all this. I don't do all of that stuff. I just kind of just keep it simple.
Yeah.
I think after this, I probably add some color, which is what I love to do. I think once I get the color, you'll like be like, yeah. That's all I needed was some color.
Yeah.
All I needed was some color.
I love it. Oh yeah, and he's kind of saying like Philip says, especially the ones at the top, kind of like the ones that are closer to the
I see what you mean.
To the earth.
Yeah. I probably
definitely.
I mean, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
'Cause I feel like I could do that too with the You know what? I mean, let me. Oh, let me see if I want to actually mask, not mask, blend these. Let's see.
Oh. Oh. Whoa.
Yeah, that creates that effect. Multiply. I don't think that makes a difference. Maybe. Yeah. Let me make a normal real quick. Let me
For
try
sure.
something now.
Oh, the like all these like different. I sometimes I forget about that. Those options like
Yeah, I use them. I've been
the
using
layer
them a
styles.
lot recently. So
Amazing.
let me.
Yeah, some definitely good suggestions. You know, it's always fun to experiment.
Maybe not. I think it froze.
And with that being said about, you know, just experimenting and learning new techniques, the Photoshop Daily Creative Challenges are still going on. So, you know, register at the top above the chat. There's always like fun assignments and you can just learn new skills. And you can also join this Discord channel so that you can, you know, post up your work and get feedback. So it's a really great community and it's a great way to learn.
I might do either I could do bevel or the outer glow, but I might just keep it how I usually have it.
Yeah. And that's okay. You know, everyone has their thing.
But I've been using these effects a lot, especially the outer glow. I love how when you like add the noise to it, it gives it like a texture.
Mm-hmm.
The effect, I think it may have froze on me.
Oh no.
I know.
Photoshop.
I'm waiting for it to. It's gonna disappear. I know it is.
Okay.
It may have been too much of the effect I did.
Sure. Because it's like, hello.
Right. It said, let me not do that.
Oh, that's another good suggestion, Philip. He said it's if you made a duplicate of the particle layer and then put an adjustment layer over it, then move the layer so you can see a little bit of it behind the front particle layer, it could give a 3D effects. That's so good. I love that. Yeah.
That's a good
Sam,
effect.
yeah, definitely. Sam is putting in the links for registering for the challenges. So thank you, Sam. Super fun. Oh.
I think it's still frozen.
Oh man.
I know.
Are you getting the little spinning?
Not even. I think it's just waiting for. I clicked OK, so I think it's just waiting to do that, and it's gonna go back.
Okay.
But in the meantime, after I do this, I'm going to add some. I have like two images, like stock images of rocks. I'm going to add more of an effect, and then I'm going to just color correct. And I think that might be it. I could maybe add some more space elements, but we'll see.
Yeah. Oh, Anki says, I'm not only learning new stuff, but I also get a lot of inspiration from the daily challenges. Yeah, absolutely. I think that's one of the best parts about Adobe Live. And of course, you know, all the live streams too. I think,
Definitely.
you know, learning from other creators is one of the best ways to learn. Kara says, I'm so late. Oh, you're not late. It's okay. See, Photoshop paused just in time for you.
Right, it literally said. All right, I might have to. I don't want to exit because I did not actually save this file.
Oh my gosh.
I know I didn't. This is the one time I didn't save it.
Oh my gosh, I hope that the Photoshop autosave can.
I think it did, which is why I might add. We'll see. We'll see how it'll go.
And you already pressed it, huh? You already pressed the button.
Yeah, it's just a matter of like. Yeah.
Shoot.
It's the effect. The effect did now.
The effect
It's
is a hard no.
All right,
Oh,
I may do the recovery. That way we can just continue.
yes.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, thank you guys for still tuning in. Penny says, I like the project ideas. I'm not a freelancer, so my portfolio still expands with personal projects. Definitely.
Yeah, it gets like that. I feel like once you get the chance, you can take that time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and we're back.
Okay, you guys,
The recovered.
recovered. The recovered.
My favorite.
My gosh.
Okay. All right.
Woo!
I got the
We've stopped
ripples.
sweating. It's cool.
Yes. I feel like let me just matter of fact, let me just
Let's
save
just
as.
save it right now. But you guys, just so you know, Photoshop will recover your files if something happens,
Always.
okay? Oh my gosh.
Okay, two.
Oh, Penny says, yeah, I like the community of Behance and Adobe. And Aki says, besides meeting all the cool and fun people.
All right, let's see. So I have that. I actually might keep this. I like that.
Oh, okay. So this is a tip from Tim. Tim's tips. Are you sure there isn't a dialogue box waiting somewhere? We're thankfully recovered, but if that happens, maybe in the future, like for anybody in the chat, maybe there's a dialogue box somewhere. Oh, yeah, like a color picker. That makes sense. On another screen. Yep, good call.
Ooh. See, I'm always doing blue.
Ooh.
I'm always doing blue, so I'm trying to like not stay away from it, but like literally the last dispersion I think was blue. So
Yeah, that's
like,
true.
like experiment with colors, why not?
Yeah.
Orange.
Oh. Oh, oh, it's fun.
All right, I'm gonna save
Oh,
that.
everyone's cheering you on for the recovered.
Yeah, recover.
Oh, and Vintage Mozart says, this is one of my faves now.
I didn't finish it. But yeah, I know.
I
Yeah,
love it.
this one definitely. I think I'm gonna have to do a few more. Now I'm back in the mood to do these.
To do a series, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, absolutely.
might as well. Might as well. I love this yellow, so I just love saving them, and now I can go back and look at the different blending modes.
Yeah. Oh, Tim says, ooh, I like your use of masks and filters.
Thank you. That's my favorite, honestly. I think I
Yes.
perfected that
Ooh.
over time.
Oh, Anki says, I made the Photoshop challenge on Monday and didn't know that I happened to flatten the Photoshop file at the end. So when I opened it the next day to fix something from the feedback, I couldn't. Oh, that's so terrible.
Yeah, that's
I'm
heartbreak.
sorry, Anki.
That's
That's
heartbreak.
hard. Yeah. But at least it wasn't like you lost the file completely or something, you know?
That's true. Yeah,
But
PSD
man,
files are just pieces of my heart, honestly. It's like I can't, I
pieces of my
just,
heart.
they are like, I feel when people ask for them, it's like, you want to see my PSD file? You want that? It's like, I don't know. It's kind of skeptical.
Oh, Kara says, love the sound effects. Philip says, mission accomplished. Yes. Ooh, that's so fun.
Yes, I like that.
Okay.
Move the clouds up. Yeah, move the clouds up.
So fun.
Let's see how that is.
I just love these colors too. I love how there's like the kind of gradient to effect at the bottom as well.
Yeah. So I don't know how. Oh yeah, that's how. I'm gonna wait. But yeah, I was like, wait, how that
happen? In response to Anki, Philip says, yeah, another reason why PSD should save the history states. Oh my gosh, but can you imagine that would probably be like
actually I'm kind of glad when that happens
files.
because that means I would just have to keep I'm gonna keep looking at it, want to go back. I rather see I already went far enough that I don't care to look at the history. So
sure, that makes sense.
I'm cool with that.
Bliss says, I've flattened my work before. Phew, my feelings were hurt when I realized what had been done.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
If I flatten it, I'm saving all the layers in a group and then flattening another one separately because I don't know, I just don't flatten it.
Yeah,
I'd be
for
scared.
sure. I would be scared too.
Liking the vibe.
Amazing. That looks so good. You guys, we have 15 minutes until our artist spotlight, so make sure to stick around.
Perfect.
If you have any questions for Shay, please drop them in the chat. Yeah, and if you're just tuning in, we're here with Shay, the surrealist. She is working on this fun dispersing effect, which I call Mothman. I'm just kidding.
If I called it Mothman.
I know, right? Oh my gosh.
Ooh, I like this. I like the softness of that.
It's a Mothman memoir. That's so fun. Oh my gosh. It's so crazy how you can just take it so different depending on the colors that you're using, you know?
Right, and I think that's why I've been experimenting a lot with colors, because I feel like it just changed the whole scenery, the whole vibe to it. So it's like, let's see what this does.
Yeah. Are there like certain colors that you gravitate towards more, or are you pretty open to just?
I think any at this point when I experiment, but when I was back then, if you see my work, it was a lot of blue hues. Blue was my favorite color, but I think it was just like an emotional thing too. So like I feel like I always just use blue a lot to convey that emotion.
For sure. And Philip says, in fresco, I spent 4 hours drawing something only to see what I was drawing in the raster brush and not the vector brush. Had to trace the entire raster drawing again. Oh, Philip. Oh, Kara says, how do you pick a color? They all look so amazing.
I have versions. I would like, let me say this one, but now it's like, okay, let me not do that this time. I'm trying so hard to, which is why I keep going back to like the yellows and stuff, because I'm looking at the blues. I'm looking at the blues.
Honestly, that like making decisions is one of the most underrated, like, you know, things that you like one would have to perfect, or one would, like, as an artist, like making decisions, you know, is like definitely something that you have to do, because that's how you create your work and how you decide your style, you know?
Right.
Tim's like, that was my favorite show when I was younger. Blues Hues.
Blues Hues. Oh, I see. Here we go. I knew there's something off. Oh, let me just add it back.
Ooh. Nice. Oh my gosh, that's so fun.
Yeah, I love this. Like, it's funny for me because it's like I don't really know what I'm ever making, especially on live. So it's like, I don't know. I just like,
it's
okay,
like
I did make something.
it together.
Yeah, I did make something actually, and it actually looks really cool. Cool.
Yeah, that looks awesome. Cool.
All right, that's good. That's good.
I love how the layers just start building up too. It's like, okay, vibrance, photo filter, brightness.
Like it's just one, like, no, it's not one, it's like 10 of them just adding on to it, because I feel like they all just add like I feel like each adds a little part to like,
definitely.
I like, yeah, I'm not gonna, it's just,
ooh, that's making it so much more like moody.
Yeah, I like that.
What would you say you're most like inspired by, or what do you find seeing a lot of in your work?
I see a lot of like nature elements. So I feel like nature plays a huge part. I think I love butterflies and like tree elements, and it's also the symbolism. I think like nature and people have a lot in common than people realize.
Yeah.
Like so, it's like veins look like the tree branches and stuff, and it's just a lot of symbolism I use, but
Yeah.
definitely nature I use a lot in my work to show different emotions and different meanings of things.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot about these.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Sometimes I feel like I don't need it, but I like to add it just because why not?
Mm-hmm. Why not? I
Because
love that.
these
I
are
love that
actual.
attitude.
Yeah,
Why not?
it's actual rock, so it's like I feel like it just adds to the.
Oh, Kara says each layer brings it to life more and more.
I agree. I agree. It does. There's layers to this.
Yes.
There's layers to this.
Like an onion.
Really.
So fun. Nice. Just like little details.
Little something, little something.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Whoops, that's not what oh, let me.
And so what are like some of the like does your client work ever coincide with like your personal work? Like do you like what do you usually get hired for? Because we were kind of talking about this yesterday, but it's your full-time job, creating
Yeah.
art.
So
So
like when it comes to like partnerships, depending on what the partnership is, they'll like ask me to make something that is also my style but involves like an asset from them. So
got it.
it's kind of like a basically a creative challenge. Like what can I
Yeah.
make out of this ordinary, object or whatever. So those are fun because it's like a challenge for me. But sometimes some of them are kind of just like highlighting me as an artist. So it's like just make whatever you want. I'm like, okay, cool. So I just make whatever I want.
Yeah. Oh, that's
But then for
awesome.
like my graphic design stuff, like I make book covers. That's more specific to like the characters in the book and stuff. So that's kind of more of a that's just a whole different thing. But those are fun
Yeah.
too because like I still can use my own style that they like. It's like, oh, we love this style. Can you just make it with like the character from like this book and then kind of just add like elements that involve the storyline?
The
Like, all right,
storyline, yeah. Oh, that's so cool.
yeah,
That's amazing.
little different things.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, book covers I feel like could be really fun, especially when you do get to like infuse like your style.
Yeah, it was fun. I think the last two book covers I made, one of them is not out yet, so I can't even share that one. But
Oh.
it was like I was working with Scholastics, so it's like yeah,
Oh, that's
I
so
grew up yeah I grew
cool.
up
Oh
reading their
my
books.
gosh.
I know I grew up reading their books. I was like, wait, this is so cool.
Wait, that's totally bringing me back to like,
Yeah,
do you remember the Scholastic like
yes,
fairs? The
yes.
cool ones that they would
I had no
always put in the
money.
library? We
I
had
had
no
no
money.
money.
No money.
All the kids that came with the parents getting money, just like that must be
I was
nice.
like, dang.
But I'm gonna look at the books for now, And then when you did get money, like I remember I did have money one time and I actually bought an almanac. I thought those were
Oh,
cool. So
yeah.
those are cool back
Oh
then.
man, what a crazy like trip. Like, do
Yeah,
those even just I mean, those must still happen, right? Like,
I hope so. I feel like Scholastic is not going anywhere, so I think
yeah.
I think it still does. I'm
I
gonna
mean,
have to
that's a
ask my
very
cousin.
like, nostalgic like type of
It is.
brand for me, for I'm sure many of us.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So to work with, I was like, wait, this is like full circle.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
yeah,
that's so
I
sweet.
made a cover for a kid's book. So
Oh,
yeah.
that's amazing.
Hopefully it releases this year so I can actually share it.
Yeah, definitely.
But
You'll have to post it on social
yeah,
when you do.
I'm probably gonna get a copy. Every book I create, I get a copy. Like the one book I
Oh,
got, that I actually work with Penguin Random House, which is another book company.
yeah,
I
amazing.
got the book, and then the author actually bought some prints from my shop. I was like, oh my god, thank
Oh,
you.
that's
So
so
like I
sweet.
got her book, she got my
I
print.
love that. I love what art can do, like it
Yeah,
can make just like connections, but also like give you so many opportunities,
right,
especially if you decide to, take this and into like being your full-time job or,
right.
that's incredible. That's amazing. Shelby's asking, how many different photos are used in this?
Good question. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 right now.
Okay.
I just added these rocks might be 8, but I actually might not need these.
Right.
I feel like it's not really needed. So I'm gonna just say 8. Actually,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna just say 8.
Yeah, for sure. That's
Wait, let me
amazing.
see. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Shelby's like, I like that.
7. This one, I'm gonna use her. This one for something else. I'm
Yeah.
gonna use her for maybe part 2 of this.
She's a vibe. She's a vibe.
Yeah. So clean up my layers. What's this?
I think I like
Oh.
this the man in this one because I think in the girl portrait, she has like light on the right side of her, like the right side of her, which like, it's kind of like the man facing forward is like more of an
Hmm.
actual silhouette.
Yeah. I have an idea for that for her. So I'm gonna.
Yeah. I love it.
I think I'm basically almost done.
Because she could always disperse like to the right completely, like walking
Right.
away,
And I kind of want to take her head off. I know it sounds crazy, but I want to maybe do a plant thing. So I don't know. I
Oh,
have so many
yeah.
ideas for her. I was like, wait, I'm gonna just get the stock photo because I think
Yeah,
this is
yeah. And she's got such a like power walk too.
right. It's like pose.
And Kara says, that sounds fun. I used to be so excited for them. I think she's talking about Scholastic.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
good times, a good
same,
time.
same.
I hope kids still, do that.
Get to experience the little
Yeah.
fairs. Yeah, totally. Shelby's asking, how do you promote your work to ensure that employers choose you? Great question.
So I have my website, but before I had a website, I would basically post like on my Instagram. So I would just either tag like, I mean you can tag companies. Sometimes you can't tag, but I would just like just I would just share my work. So
Yeah,
before I even got any type of opportunity, I would just share my artwork, and then I realized you need a portfolio and stuff. So even before I even had a portfolio, I just had a website which just had all my works together and then things I've done. But like right, we're kind of living in a social media like a digital age, so I would definitely say post on social media, but also like have a website for people who can like
yeah.
have like where to contact you and all that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And Shelby also kind of continued that question. I have always been very curious about how to land a book cover job. I am brand new to this industry. I'm just very curious.
Yeah,
Great
I've been.
questions, though. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm all surprised when people reach out to me. Cause like yeah, we love your work. We see it. And I'm like, where? Like most of the time it's like half the time it's like it really is Instagram, and I'm like,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Which just
So
goes to show like how sharing is a big part of finding work.
yeah.
Because if it's not out there, then how are people supposed to know about you? You know?
Yeah, I know sometimes people are scared to share their work, which
Yeah.
I understand. It's very vulnerable. Trust
It
me.
is.
I
It is.
When I shared my work when I first started, I didn't have my face anywhere. No one knew who I was. It was just like, I'm sharing this. Hopefully, you guys like it. If not, then you don't know who I am, so it doesn't matter. But
Yeah, absolutely. I also think there's something to be said about like, going after like being proactive about finding clients too. Like
yeah,
it's not only is it about sharing work, but like, put yourself in front of the people that you want to work for. Whether that's, sending that email and being like, "Hey, I do
yup,
this. I create this kind of work. You guys I love your brand, for XYZ reasons, and this is what I do." And like, I think that's one of the best ways to like get, companies to know who you are.
yeah. I've done that a few times, and even like
Yeah.
I used to go on
It's
LinkedIn
just
and just
pitching
connect with
yourself.
people. Yeah, I would go on LinkedIn and just like, oh, they work for this
Exactly.
company. They
Yeah.
go for this company, and
Yeah.
like even if they don't answer you, you can send a message. I've been
Yeah.
left on red a lot of times.
Oh, 100%. And that's
So
part of
it's
the
just like,
process, but
yeah, it's like
I
all
think
right.
it's important to like still do it anyway and have that practice, because you'll never know. You never know like
You
what
never
could
know.
happen down the line. They might remember you because you put yourself in front of them
Right.
and be like, "Hey, like I I know of a person because they already reached out and put themselves in front of me." So, you know, that's always
That's
something
true.
to know. Kara says, sometimes I buy books because the art on the book cover is so beautiful. 100% agree.
Wait, am I judging the book by its cover? Maybe.
Maybe like 50% of the times. Yeah.
Possibly. It's
Yes, I definitely
probably.
do.
Oh yeah, let me try this.
Oh, Shelby says, cool. Thank you for answering.
I mean, of course. I feel like it's just before I got any opportunities, I was always like, just trying out different things. But eventually, they people won't see your work. It's like it's always eventually.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I've been there. I've been in everybody's shoes. Like
Mhm.
I wasn't, on Adobe Live before.
Yeah, or just,
It's just
doing
it
what you're doing
happens.
now.
Yeah, it happens over time. Just patience
Absolutely.
and hard work and just keep doing it. Like you going it's gonna come.
Yeah,
Just a
for
matter of
sure.
time.
I love Philip encouraging Kara too. Just do it. If you build it, they will come. I think that's very important. So it's important that you show you can do it. So that's the most important part. Oh, I love that. Thank you guys for always encouraging each other and speaking about these topics. I think they're very important. But with that being said, we're ready for artist spotlight. If you are, Shay,
Yes.
let's give a shout out to and I this amazing artist that I had a chance to check out beforehand. So very, very excited.
Here we
Oh, Shelby
go.
says thank you, ladies. Sharing is caring. Exactly. I love it. All right.
Alrighty.
Amazing. I already love the colors.
So this is MDD. He's an artist who lives in Africa, and I'm actually seeing his work on my Twitter, and we've connected over the past 2 years. And let's just say his work is amazing. I
Oh,
probably clicked a few. Like he does collage
yeah.
work, and it's surreal, but it's also like very collage based. And
Oh
the way
my
he uses
gosh.
layers and stuff is, oh, it's just going to just,
That's beautiful.
yeah. Just scroll down.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I love it. Wait, can you click into one of those blue
Yeah.
portraits
Oh
ones?
yeah, of course.
Oh my
Well,
gosh.
let me do this one.
I don't know why, but I'm getting like a slight like Sailor Moon y like vibes, but I don't know why. But it's oh, wow, that's so cool.
It's just really dope. Oh, this is one of my favorites. It's a animation.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
It's so tough.
That
Yeah,
is
this is one of my favorites.
amazing. How? How is what I want to know.
Like
And
it's just
like
the layering
what
and
a beautiful like such a fun idea too.
yeah.
And such a like even though the movements are so simple, like it's just moving in and out, Like it's perfect.
And I love
Oh,
how it says self love at the top. It's like imagine like a poster you see in a movie. Like
yes.
yeah,
Yes.
his like
I mean, he is it I don't know if it's a he or she or they,
yeah, it's
but
a yeah.
like they must be doing like NFTs and stuff, right?
Oh
Like
yeah, yeah,
this
yeah.
is incredible.
He did, he did, he did.
Oh my gosh.
Like look at
Wait, why did
that.
that totally remind me of like the rainbow cat one?
Oh, oh yeah. Yeah, why did you
Oh,
that
that's
with me?
incredible.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Sam, for linking their Instagram.
Yeah, awesome, awesome, awesome.
Oh, Kara says I follow him on Twitter. He makes beautiful
Yes.
pieces. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think
everyone's saying
his
super cool. Anki says pretty cool. Oh my gosh. Okay, you definitely have to click into some of these. I want to see the
yeah, I
details.
already
Oh my
started.
gosh. That is amazing.
It won't let me zoom in, but that's how
I
close I
mean,
can
I
get.
hope or I wish that MDD was here in the chat tuning in, but
I
oh
hope
my
so.
gosh.
If not, I gotta let him know.
If you are, please say hi. Would love would love to would love to know. That is so cool.
I know. This is like it's just like I don't. It's just the way he creates the collage work is just it's different than a lot of other things I've seen, and it's just like I don't know. It's just so like dope.
It's so cool.
Like
Oh
it's
my
just like
gosh,
yeah,
this is so cool.
like look at that. It's just
What?
nobody does this,
Like
but
what
like
it yeah. Like what is like what must he be using? I'm shook. Like After Effects or something probably?
probably
Be
yeah.
so
I know he
cool.
uses Photoshop, so probably After
That is
Effects. So
amazing.
yeah,
It's so like sci-fi too, in a way.
yeah. I love this.
Wow. That's so good. What would you say is your favorite piece, Shay?
I'm gonna have to say this one with the animation
With the
because
animation?
yeah,
Oh, so
because
good.
it just, I remember when he first shared it, I was like, how you do that?
Mm-hmm.
I was like, it's just so cool. Like the colors and everything is just, but yeah, his work is just, it's like Afrofuturistic as well, but it's like,
Afrofuturistic. That's the perfect theme.
and it
Oh,
just,
I
I
love
think it's just,
it.
it just shows like a whole different perspective for surrealism.
Yeah, yeah. Can you go into Oh my gosh. It's just so fun. I love it. I love looking. It's a good time.
Oh, this is a cool one. And the textures and like the overlays is, I just, different
Mm-hmm.
colors, like the pop of color for each one is like, oh, like a slight,
Yeah,
this is cool.
that is amazing. Oh, everyone loves it. Shelby, I love it.
Yay.
The girl popping up at the top. Yep. Kara, having movement really takes it to another level. I agree.
Definitely.
Definitely. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Bliss says MDD.
Yes, MDD.
Penny says so complex. Absolutely. And you said he's from Africa?
Mm-hmm.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, this is like the hair, like you see the hair, like it's a
It's
galaxy.
going. Yeah, it is a
Yeah.
galaxy. Ugh. Philip says reminds me a lot of the Miles Davis album cover, but I don't know if I can say it on Behance. I don't know. I don't know, Philip. Bliss says I love that Shay is always shouting out Black creators when she's on the
Yeah.
stream.
Of
Definitely.
course. Yeah. Well, how
That's what we
how
gotta
not going
do.
to?
We gotta uplift, you know?
Yes, because I feel like people need to see that their work is awesome. Because I
Mm-hmm.
mean, it took me a while to get to this position, so now that I'm here, it's like, yeah, I'm gonna do my best.
Yeah, we're gonna, bring people up, have,
Oh yeah, this
create our own tables, add people to the table,
yes,
have
definitely. But yeah,
add
oh
seats.
yeah, I love my floral thing, my
Yes.
floral portrait. So this
Yes,
one I thought
yes.
was really cool.
Wow.
Yeah,
That is beautiful. Man, what a great job.
yeah, the animations, I think, yeah, it's so subtle, but it's just like it doesn't need to be extra. You don't need anything else. Like that's all you need is like.
Oh yeah.
I know that probably took a while. You see like how open. Like
Oh
that?
my gosh.
It
It's just so good.
It reminds me of like a clock. You know how like those clocks? There's like all those
Yes.
extra doors. That's like, oh look at that! I was my first time
watching this particular one.
Yeah,
I know. That's amazing. Oh. Yeah, Vintage Moso says from Rwanda.
This is an animation one. Wait, is it?
Oh, Penny says, "Oh my gosh, beautiful, beautiful with the florals." 100% agree. Oh, that's so cool. Oh my gosh.
Right. It's
I mean, I think we're gonna have to have. He needs to come on Adobe Live. Like that's so cool. I want to see this in action.
I want to learn something.
Yeah, I want to learn something.
Oh, you see how the eyes? Yeah, it's so cool.
Yes.
Yeah, I love MDD. His work always, just like. I think as a surrealist, I think I already love surrealism, but to see how other people use surrealism in collage work, it's like, I don't know how you did that, but I love how you did that.
I love that one with kind of like the Egyptian.
Is it the top?
No, you just missed it. It's that pink one with the blue.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
oh my gosh, and the cool car, like right in the front.
Right.
Like, what?
Oh, that's a good same thing. Okay.
Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, it's amazing. Yeah, incredible job. I love their work. You're gonna have to tell them that we're seeing their stuff on.
I hope they made it. If not, I can. I'm like, watch this, but just go to this second right here, and then let me know what you think.
Yes. Yeah. I went over this amazing technique, like
Right. Like, check this out. Click it.
Oh, Uma Korn says, "Ooh, I love this animation." Paloma says, "The way their mind works to create this way. Honestly, and Anki says, very inspiring."
Very.
Yeah, Kara, his piece really ignites the imagination. And Sam says, "Great style to these." Oh, that's fun. I love the glowy effect.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah,
I like that.
Amazing. Well, you guys are gonna need to follow their account on Instagram.
Yes.
So it's at MDD_arts.
Yes.
Right there. Go follow them, give them some love. And yeah, check them out. It looks like they've got some NFTs as well. So that's always, if you're in that space and want to check that out, that's cool. But yeah, amazing.
Yes.
Thank you for being in this artist spotlight and sticking around.
Yes.
All right, should we get back into it?
Yes, sure. Yes. We finalizing.
Yes.
We finalizing. I want to add some stars, so that's what I was like kind of doing.
Ooh.
But let me Command L. Just.
Ooh. It's like punching up.
Yeah, I think of the effect I have it on. Oh yeah, it's on soft light. Let me go to.
Ooh, whoa.
Green. Here we go. Yeah, some stars. Oh yeah, let me just keep that for now.
Amazing.
Wow,
and if you guys are just tuning in, we're here with Shay the Surrealist. She's making some amazing composites, showing you some of her techniques, and we're just like finalizing some of the last little bits. We have about 14-15 minutes left of the stream, so if you have any last minute questions, we were just discussing kind of more businessy side of things, which is always great, if you're wanting to be a creative full-time or make it your career. So any questions, there's no such thing as a dumb question or anything about editing, Photoshop. Please
or about me, my life,
Yes, exactly. Love it.
This is your chance.
Yes, here's your chance. Kara says, have to head out. Have a great day, everyone. Thank you, Kara, for joining.
Bye. Yes, thank you for stopping by.
So nice. I love our Adobe Live community. It's incredible, and it's nice when you can see some of the same names and people joining in, and I'm like, y'all are great.
I'm trying to give it like the space effect in the clouds.
Yeah. That kind of looks like a little bit of a really bright UFO.
Right, I like that kind of. Make sure.
I love that this is like the stream that's happening because I'm like watching Star Wars right now, so like this is like perfect. Everything's cosmic, galactic, all this like.
Wow.
I'm like, wow, great.
Yeah, I've been
irrelevant. Nice.
Oh yeah, I like that.
That's so fun. Mm-hmm. Ooh. Yes. Oh, that looks so cool. Okay. I like that.
I like that. I like that. I had to change up a few things, but
love it. Okay, so a couple questions. Let's see. Anki, how long have you been doing this kind of art? That's the first one.
Well, for this kind of art, I started in 2014, so when I was 15. I'm 23 now, by the way. So, but I've been using Photoshop since 2017. So
nice.
Yeah, had a few years without Photoshop.
Yeah, definitely. So fun. Ooh, wait, I love. I know you said it. I love this one.
I like that. I might have to keep that. I was trying to
have to keep it.
I was just gonna change. I was just gonna change the.
But I love it. Yeah. I love it.
Let me make it.
You might have to. That looks so
good.
I
like how the little saucer things, stand out.
Yes, the little saucers. Yeah, for sure. Okay, and then Penny is asking, what was your childhood dream job, Shaylin?
Artist.
Oh.
I didn't know what I wanted. I didn't know what I wanted to do.
What kind of art?
When I was 8, I just decided on artist, and then you know how everyone's like, don't do that. So then back in like middle school, I said I wanted to be like a civil engineer, and then high school I was like, I'm thinking about doing psychology, and then I realized that's a lot of school I didn't want to do. So then I found graphic design, and then I was like, you know what? graphic design sounds perfect for me because like it's like art, but just also like like media. So
Yeah.
that's what I went to college for, and I'm a BFA now in graphic design. So I am a graphic designer on the side, but I'm also an artist. So it's like, but it's like it goes hand in hand.
It goes
So
hand in hand. Yeah,
I just
absolutely.
think it's
That's amazing.
perfect, and I'm good at it. So
Yeah, there you go. Hype yourself up. Be your own hype person. Be your own hype woman. Woo.
Yeah, like I'm an artist, but I am a graphic designer. Like I got the credentials, but I have the skill set as well. So
yes.
like that's what I do.
And that's what's great too about just art in general. Like you can, there's no such thing as like feeling like you have to niche down if you don't want to. You can totally be a generalist and like be really good at that. Like there's people who thrive on, you know, having like working in different mediums and having variety in their work. And then there's people who thrive off of, being very focused and niche. So I don't think there's anything wrong with either.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Why not do both?
Exactly. Oh, Penny's like, how wonderful in your heart you still wanted to be an artist all along. That's so cute.
It's just, I don't know. I think it was just the most fun thing I did when I was a kid. So it's like, if I have to my 8-year-old self, this is what I'm doing right now. She's like, you lying.
You lying.
You lying. Okay, that's it. That's it.
Cute.
I love these little saucer things.
I know, they're so fun.
Yo, this is dope.
I know.
I did not think I was gonna make something like this today. So I'm glad I did. Yeah, I'm gonna post this later on my Instagram. Since I probably finished like this one, I can definitely post it.
So much fun.
Let me just rasterize, convert to smart object. Yeah, because.
Ooh, Anki's asking, do you have other creative skills? I'm assuming besides graphic design and photography or like digital compositing.
Yeah, so I like to draw a lot. I have like my own different styles of drawing, so I do that. I am actually a photographer. Like I try to do it full time, but then I realized it's more fun to do it, take pictures of my friends or people I know than to be paid for it. So I'm a portrait photographer, but I do love to do nature shots as well. It's also on my website, or you can go like I post sometimes on my Twitter too. So I am a photographer.
Do you ever like work on, creating composites but with your own photographs?
Yes. Last year I went on my Florida trip, and I told myself to not work, so I burned my iPad and my computer, but I didn't open my computer. I opened my iPad though. And I took some amazing pictures of like the clouds. So I made my own celestial series. Ooh. And people loved it. And it's like basically I took the picture of my clouds and I kind of edited it on my Photoshop on iPad. So
yeah, amazing.
So I want to get more. I want to travel more so I can really use my own photos. But the reason why I never really did that since when I was younger, because I didn't go anywhere. I can't go no mountains. I'm like 14. So it's like I have to use stock photos. But now it's like when I go out more, I think I can get the opportunity to finally like actually use my own images.
Yeah.
It's like that's something awesome. I've always wanted to do, but kind of work with what you got at that point.
Yeah, of course. And that's like one of the best things. Like sometimes you just have to work with what you have and what's in front of you, and that's totally okay,
Right.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, Bliss says, I'm glad that you made this.
I'm glad I made it too, Bliss. Thank you.
I know, it's so good. I love the colors too.
Yeah, I think today on Instagram or even on Twitter, if you follow me on that, if you want to comment under this post, you can do like the Saturn rings.
Ooh,
or
the
like
Saturn rings,
or like the one that had, or like it's like the square one that has like the stars in it, like the blue sky, the stars. Like I don't know what that is, but one of those. I know you watch it. Yeah.
Yes.
Last year, I mean not last year. Yesterday, people were commenting the rockets and the stars. Like, hey, y'all follow.
Oh, so good.
So that was cool.
Amazing. Yeah, I love these little saucer things. They're so cute.
Yeah, like I wanted to use this yesterday, but it didn't go with what I was doing. So.
Yeah, I think it works here really well.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
I think it's also the colors too. Like it blends in.
After I changed the brightness down, I said, "Oh,
I know that really like made it
something,
solidified it." Yeah,
it did a little something there.
Bliss is like, I know that square emoji.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, it's like the one that's like, yeah. I like that one. Actually, I might have to just, and then this, yeah, that definitely changed it a lot. I like that so much better. I might add one more thing. I think let's see. Now I'm just experimenting with the colors again. Last color.
Yeah.
I think it's the yellow that's just I love the most.
It's so beautiful. It's like the yellow, the orange, and the purple. That looks really good.
Yes, like that
I
little
love it.
this area.
It's very sunsetty, like, oh, so pretty. Yeah, so fun. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's like you can take it either way.
Right, I'm like,
or like somewhere in the middle.
Wait, let me. I might just have these at the top.
Amazing.
Or just have the two at the top. I like the two at the top.
Definitely. So cute.
All right. I make sure there's no hard edges. I don't like when there's hard edges on my stuff. All right, cool. Just checking.
Sometimes you have to do that. You have to like zoom in.
Yeah.
For the details and then like zoom out. What's crazy is sometimes like you're creating something and you know that sometimes it's gonna go like just on Instagram, but it's like you still know the detail. Like you have to be like,
yeah,
it's the details. It's part of it.
I've always been like this even when I first started out. So it's inevitable for me to be like, wait a second.
Yeah. And
before I post it, even if I airdrop it to my phone, I will literally zoom in to make sure everything's good, because I hate when I post something and then I see a problem and I'm just like, they're not gonna see it, but I see it now. So I'm gonna have to go back in Photoshop and then resave it all over again. It just has to happen.
For sure.
Yeah, the ripple effect, that was a good idea.
That was a really good idea. I think it's also like it's almost as if like it makes it seem like the earth is moving closer in, so it like there naturally is like movement because of that, you know?
I like that. How you,
yes.
Yeah, that is
not me trying to give meaning to everything.
No, but I like that does, like, that's what it does, the mood and stuff. So
the mood, the vibes.
Yeah.
Oh, Bliss says, yep, it's so irksome when I notice something's off. For sure.
Very. It's like, how did I get there? How did I not see it?
Penny says, irksome. That's a good word for it. Amazing. Wow, I can't believe this is so good. Good job.
I know. Thank you. I'm not surprised.
I love it.
Wait a second.
And thank you to Sam for linking Shaylin's Behance and her Instagram. SMW all day is her Instagram, so make sure to go follow her. But thank you guys so much. This was an amazing stream. Thank you, Shay, for showing us so many different techniques.
Yeah, cool.
And I mean, you really went all in and showed us everything. So thank you for sharing your knowledge. But thank you guys for tuning for day 2 with Shaylin Wallace. And please don't forget that there's an Illustrator Creative Challenge just after this, followed by Sinead Taylor, who's creating a brand identity for a fun and futuristic beauty brand in Adobe Illustrator next to you. So we're continuing with the space theme and all the fun things, very futuristic. So thank you, Shay, and thank you to everyone in the chat. And we'll see you until next time.
Thanks for having me. Bye.